What's going on to all the WrestleHolics out there? Welcome to my channel, WrestleLen. I appreciate you stopping by. As you can see, today we're going to be discussing the 2023 WWE Royal Rumble Premium Live event. Now, these are just my somewhat predictions, my opinion. You know, I'm not, what can I tell you? I don't work for WWE. I'm not a Dave Meltzer. I'm just, stating my opinions just like anybody else. I'm just another fan, just like you are. So with that being said, let's get right to it with the first match. Alright, so the first match we have here is Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight in a Mountain Dew pitch black match. This one's going to be interesting. I'm really curious because I don't really have much of an idea of what the concept of the match really is, apart from the fact that it's just going to be dark. And I'm predicting that Bray Wyatt's going to win this one. Should be a good back and forth. And I'm going to predict that Uncle Howdy's going to some way, somehow be involved in this match. And rumors are going around that Uncle Howdy is supposedly Bo Dallas, which is of course Bray Wyatt's real life brother. But time will tell. We shall see if he reveals himself and it gets to be confirmed as Bro Dallas. Who knows? But I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt. I think I don't see Bray Wyatt losing this match. That would probably be really, 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 strange if they make LA Knight go over on this one. Thought I wouldn't be too mad about it because LA Knight, he's done a fantastic job, and Bray Wyatt and LA Knight have some great chemistry. So I wouldn't be too mad, but I'll be surprised if LA Knight wins this one. But we'll have to see tomorrow. So let's get into the next match. So the next match we have is Bianca Belair, the current WWE Raw Women's Champion, versus the challenger Alexa Bliss. This should be a very good match as well. I like the chemistry that Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair has. I think people are sleeping on this one. This one should be interesting and kind of correlates to the first match that we just spoke about due to the possible involvement of Uncle Howdy. So maybe we might move closer into the storyline of maybe, I don't know, a possible Wyatt faction that for sure involves Alexa Bliss, because as you can see, Uncle Howdy has been involved with Alexa Bliss on Raw at least a couple of times now. So I'm expecting Uncle Howdy to be involved in this one as well. And I'm going to say that some way, somehow, Bianca Belair is going to pull off a win. And after the match, we might get, some more development into the storyline involving Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. So I'm going to go with, not Alexa Bliss, with Bianca Belair to somehow pull off the victory against Alexa Bliss. So let's go on with the next match. All right, guys. So here we have another banger. You have the Tribal Chief, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, the challenger. This should be easily predictable. Obviously, Roman Reigns is bound to win this one. I don't see Roman losing until WrestleMania. And there's even rumors going around that it's not even a guarantee that he might lose at around WrestleMania. He could probably retain and go past and maybe go half the year as champion still. That's how strongly booked this man is. But anyhow, I see a good back and forth. I mean, obviously, KO is going to get a lot of offense in. He's going to get a lot of close calls. I mean, there's going to be times where it looks like he's going to, dethrone the Tribal Chief. Possibly the Bloodline might be involved, and maybe even Sami Zayn himself. So, it should be a great match. I look forward to it. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns have always put on some classic matches. These guys have wrestled each other a billion times. I don't really get bored of it, honestly. So I'm on board with this match. I can't wait. It's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be a banger, and There's going to be a lot of good storytelling behind this one. But yeah, I'll go with Roman Reigns defeating KO, retaining. So let's get on to the women's Royal Rumble match. Alright guys, so I couldn't find a graphic for the women's Royal Rumble match. I don't even think WWE has an updated graphic as far as I'm aware. But anyhow, we have the women's Royal Rumble match. I believe you have Liv Morgan, Emma, Raquel Rodriguez. Let's see who else. Xia Li. A couple of others. I can't remember the name, but there's a couple that have been confirmed. But there's a lot of spots left. So I do expect some surprises. I'm going to assume maybe someone from NXT. I originally had Nikita Lyons debuting as a surprise, but you could scratch that off the list because she obviously tore her ACL or MCL, something like that. She's injured, so I'm going to say maybe as a surprise from NXT, maybe someone from, I don't know, maybe one of the Toxic Attraction women, you know, maybe Gigi, who knows. But let's see, another surprise, maybe Nia Jax. There's some rumors going around there that she could possibly make a surprise entrance. You know, how about Mandy Rose? What if WWE and Mandy Rose main ments with each other quietly and we don't know, and she debuts? That's always a possibility. But I am going to go with the odds-on favorite, Rhea Ripley. I mean, she's been on a tear the whole year. She's made the Judgment Day look strong and powerful. Honestly, Rhea Ripley is, to me, the face of the Judgment Day. I know people see Finn Balor. I see Rhea Ripley. She's the strong one out of that entire group. And the reason why I like the Judgment Day is because of Rhea Ripley. I mean, she's just been tearing it up, man. And why not continue? Continue that momentum. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley. Obviously, you have a second favorite like maybe Becky Lynch, possibly, if not Rhea Ripley. And I don't know who else. Maybe Asuka comes back with her Kana gimmick from New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's always a possibility. But I'm going to stick with Rhea. I think Rhea's the odds-on favorite here. And she would go on to challenge Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, which was one of the matches they had planned, I believe, back in Money in the Bank. But then Rhea suffered some sort of brain injury or something. I'm not sure what it was. But I think that's going to be the planned match. So, yeah, I'm going to go. All right, so now we finally have the men's Royal Rumble match. As you can see, more than half of the spots are confirmed. I mean, obviously, Cody Rhodes was just announced back a few weeks ago. Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, current United States champion, of course. Intercontinental champion Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross, Kofi Kingston, Baron Corbin, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Bobby Lashley, Santos Escobar from Legado Fantasma, Sheamus, and you have the Giant Omos. So let's talk about possible surprises. We'll see. I'm going to say maybe one or two NXT guys show up. I'm going to say Grayson Waller possibly. And the reason why I say him, because that guy's pretty good. Grayson Waller, he's great on the mic. He's entertaining. I mean, I like watching NXT because of him, honestly. And it would be good exposure for him, you know, for the main roster. Let him get a couple of minutes with the main roster guys. So I could definitely see him, maybe Carmelo Hayes. I think it's about time he shows up on the main roster and does something. So that would be a good Royal Rumble entrance. And maybe Braun Breaker himself, the NXT champion. That would also be a good move. As far as outside surprises or maybe possible returns, let's see, possibly Jay White. Jay White has never been a part of WWE. His name's been thrown around. So that would be a good surprise. Jay White, you know, from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let's see, Matt Cardona could come back. You know, he just recently trademarked Zack Ryder. And I'm thinking he trademarked Zack Ryder just so that WWE doesn't use that name. Which is pretty smart if that's the case. And maybe let's get to maybe some bigger names. How about John Cena? I could certainly see John Cena coming to, back to the Royal Rumble. I just can't picture John Cena not being at WrestleMania 39 this year in Hollywood. So John Cena would make perfect sense. What about Dwayne Johnson, The Rock? I know WWE is trying to swerve us when it comes to The Rock. Talking about too busy of a schedule, he won't be able to make it. I don't know. I'm still leaning on The Rock possibly coming back. But they're just keeping it quiet, which is a good thing. I ain't mad at that. So those are possibly the guys that I have in mind. Let's see, who else? That's pretty much it for the men's Royal Rumble. Now, as far as who's going to be the winner, my prediction, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes, obviously. However, I don't think Cody is a deadlock. Kind of like Rhea Ripley is for the women's Royal Rumble. I think Cody Rhodes is the favorite, obviously. But I don't think it's 100%. I kind of think there's a small chance that if The Rock comes back, he wins it. And it's close. I'm still going to give Cody number one, but it's not going to be a strong number one. You know what I'm saying? Because I think The Rock will be right behind him. Because the idea has always been Rock versus Roman Reigns. I mean, this has been a year or two in the making. And as a third pick, which is a good strong third pick, I'm going to say Sami Zayn. I know people are saying that the plan moving forward for WrestleMania is Sami and Kevin Owens eventually getting together to dethrone the Usos, which I'm pretty sure that's probably more than likely, but there's still a small window of opportunity that it could be Sami winning the Royal Rumble going up against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We never know. It's a lot of options on the table. But I'm going to go with Cody. I mean, that's the logical choice. I mean, Cody came back looking strong. You know, that Hell in a Cell match with a torn bicep. I mean, no one's going to forget that. So, and I say Cody deserves to win the Rumble, in my opinion. I mean, he's worked hard. He's been, busting his ass off ever since he left WWE back in 2016. And the guy's a great worker. And he's doing his own thing. He's not tailcoating his dad. So, Cody Rhodes is going to be my pick. So, just to recap everything that I've pretty much mentioned from this video. So, my first choice for the first match, Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight. I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt. For the second match that I spoke about in this video, Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss, obviously, Bianca Belair. And for the Undisputed WWE World Championship, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. And for the Women's Royal Rumble match, I picked Rhea Ripley. And for the Men's Royal Rumble match, I'm going to pick Cody Rhodes. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What's your opinion? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you guys think. Will we get worked? Will we get swerved? Because you never know. All this time we've been saying, oh, so-and-so is going to win it. It's for sure. We might get someone different. Honestly, if I had the chance to book myself, I would. I don't know. I like the idea of Seth winning the Royal Rumble. And I know some people might disagree. But since it makes so much sense storyline-wise and Roman has never been able to beat Seth Rollins, I wouldn't mind Seth beating Roman for those titles. And Seth Rollins holding those two titles at WrestleMania. That would be, I don't know, I would like that. But again, everybody has their own opinion, everybody has their own thoughts. And that's the beauty of being a wrestling fan. We could share ideas, share opinions, agree to disagree. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoy the show tomorrow. I'm going to try to go live and, try to communicate with all you beautiful wrestling fans out there. And, try to enjoy ourselves. So you guys stay safe. Thank you for checking out my channel. And peace.